It's time for another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. And today we've got something made in Vietnam and packaged for the U.S. market. If I can get the... Yeah, see? Miliket. Mi Ba Huong V or Huong V, I don't know, but it's a beef instant noodle, not a rice noodle, not what you would find like this. It would be like pho, ba, bubba. Comes with a fork. Don't need that. But we do need a pair of scissors. Alright, so we've got 3 sachets. We've got a little powder. We're going to dump in here. Everything today, everything I'm doing today steeps. It steeps, ladies and gentlemen. It steeps and steeps and steeps. We got an oil. Yeah, look at that. That worked. A sachet that needed kneading, and it didn't really want to knead all that well. Important to knead your sachet. Your sachet has needs, and kneading is one of those needs. This one, it's just kind of clumpy. A little friend Clumpy the sachet. So yeah, this one's made in Vietnam and it's totally packaged for the... It's an export. See, I feel like I have to explain this over and over. Nobody really asks me about it, but I like to be transparent about things. So if I get a product, say from Malaysia, and it's packaged and says it has the nutrition facts and it's specific nutrition facts definitely for the US, I'll label it as a US variety. Here's the vegetable bits, and then boiling water to the line, right, perfect. In a minute, and there we go. So anyways, I'll do it to the line. I mean, I'll do the, if it's just made for the US, or to be sold in the US, I'll say it's for the US. If it's got a import sticker on the side of it, but that's the only thing differentiating it, I will say what country it was originally from. And if it doesn't have any of that, I'll say what country it's from. And then the only other contingency is if it's got like the US distributor, if it's got a Canadian one, maybe an Australian one, I'll say what the originating country is for that, because it's a global export. So I might also tag it that it's an export version too. You see that a lot with Thai versions, especially mama noodles. Mama noodles that are local has mama in Thai usually, and the export ones say mama. Not all the time. I think it's kind of both, but one has English, one doesn't, or they both do. But it's more in your face that it's not in English in the export, in the local version versus the export. Does that make sense? I hope so. It makes sense to me, but that's my hat. The most hated Windows operating system ever. I don't know. I mean, when I went to school, people were really, really anti-Windows Millennium Edition, Windows Me. And then there was Vista, and people really hated Vista. I mean, God. I'd have to say before Service Pack 1 came out, I really didn't like Vista. But then Service Pack 1 came out, and it wasn't so bad. It wasn't so great. Same with Windows 8. So, yeah. Yep. I remember when Windows 3 came out, and I was like, what a gimmick. Nobody's ever going to use this. There was a large group of people that weren't into Windows whatsoever. They thought it was ridiculous crap. It's like, dude, it's just like it's like a DOS shell. Why do we need this? We're never going to use it. But now I couldn't imagine using command line for everything. I'm not a Linux junkie by any stretch of the imagination. I can't do it. I need I mean, I know a lot of people really like to use Linux. I mean, I use it. I mean, my website, theramenraider.com, that's running in Linux. That's not a Windows SQL virtual cloud machine dealy. No, that's Nginx and all that crap. But yeah, I don't think it uses a SQL. No, it doesn't use a SQL database. It uses a regular database. What is it called? Does it use? I use WordPress. So. Anyways, that's enough of that crap. I just like totally went from talking about how I categorize instant noodles and kind of gave you a little bit of whiplash on going really techie. So if that was confusing, I'm not surprised. But anyways, yeah. I had one of these the other day that was really good. And it was from Vietnam. Yeah, this is made in Vietnam. But very rarely do I get at all excited about a Vietnamese variety. I mean, I'd love to have a lot more of them. There's a brand that I really want to try more of called Omachi, and that'd be cool. But it's very hard for me to get excited about Vietnamese varieties because generally they're just not. The Soupli one, whoa, that's really good. Okay, so let's swoop in and look at that. So here's our bowl of mi ba. Here's our noodle. Cheers. Yeah. Noodle is with a flavor. Our broth. This is really. I feel like I'm not stirring enough or something. There's our broth. Okay, so it has a very light beef flavor. By light, I mean like really light. And there's multiple lines on this bowl. I thought maybe it was the upper line I was supposed to put it to, but it was definitely this one. If I had put it on the upper line, see the upper line? If I was gonna put it on that, this would have been so bland, it would have been sad. Why am I putting this here? What I need to do here, I need to put this here. Yeah. So let's add our bowl. There's that. Let me make sure. I should have 3 eggs in here, and if I do, I'm going to use them all. Yeah, 3 eggs. 3 eggs is fine. Yeah, cool. Here comes the egg. Are you ready for your egg soup? Oh, I hear cheering. This is a good day to hear cheering, folks. I'll tell you more about that on the next episode, but it's an important day. A very important day. Also a sad day. because something wonderful is going away. But it will be back. It always comes back. But some spring onion. Got that and that. Got some crush. Red pepper. And honestly, I've gotten crap for this before, but I like to use sriracha on Vietnamese varieties. You're ruining the pho. It's like, what the fuck? That's not what you're supposed to do. Like, go to the pho restaurant. I've seen people do what I'm doing. Anyways, a little bit of rotation, and then it's time to do another one. I've got 3 to crank out today. There you go. And let's put on a new one. Alright, cool. Thanks for watching. The next one you're going to see is from a company out of the Philippines called Lucky Me. This is their beef mommy. And this was sent by James from Lakeside, California. Thank you very much. This is like, I thought I'd reviewed every single Lucky Me Filipino product that was in existence, but apparently I didn't. This guy finds the stuff that I didn't realize I still had yet to review. So yeah, with that, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider. Enjoy your noodles each and every day. Like, subscribe, check out the memberships. Have a good one. Bye-bye.